Hey everyone, welcome back to the Nook podcast. She just burped.
Sorry.
I'm your host as ever, Peppermint8, joined once again by the Obsidian Nook. Come and say hello.
Hello.
Hello. We are back. We are doing Amelia's last choice of the spooky season. She was conflicted with this and another film that you will see next year, if there isn't more spooky films out by then. So yeah, we are doing the 2003 Haunted Mansion.
The good one.
The good one. Even though it feels like it's very outdated, it feels like this film should have been older than it actually is. But yeah,
It's
so
aged well.
it's aged fairly well. Fairly. There's some weird CGI and stuff in this, but here we are. So yeah,
Forgot to.
we're joined by Stasi, who's just made a fucking mess, presumably. Tiny is just loafing on the throne, which is a gaming chair I spent 100 quid on for myself, and got to use it about 5 times, and now the cats own it, which is fair, because of where it is, I don't think I could really use it that much anyway. Oh, Stasi's leaving. That's because you have a pillow, that's not fair. So yeah, if I sound like shit, it's because I feel like shit. But we still have one more film to do before spooky season is over. We are recording this on the 29th of October. So we have today to record this and then tomorrow to watch the other film in the evening because we have shit to do, which isn't going to be fun. But it'll be nice to relax, put on a spooky film for spooky season. So yeah, as mentioned, this is her choice, the 2003 Is it an original? There isn't one before it, is there?
Not as far as I'm aware, no.
No.
I could be wrong, but I don't think I am.
We could be wrong. I don't know. All I know is there's the new one that's apparently shit, so... Which, to the surprise of no one. I even read some of the plot. It's not even like a remake. It's like they just cashed in on the title to make a film called The Haunted Mansion. Like, there's no Evers and Evers. There's no Gracie. I think it's dumb. It's other bullshit that has nothing to do with this film but money. So yeah, this is, would you say, an old favourite of yours?
I watched it a lot when it came out.
When you were
Growing up.
How old were you at the time, babe? Were you born 96, so you were 7? 7 years old. That's probably the prime age for this kind of film. This is a very cheesy film. It's your run-of-the-mill, like, haunted mansion film with ghosts that are just people painted white. Like, except for when they actually need to be ghosts, in which case they are, like... They look more like holograms than ghosts.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I was remembering as we were going through this, my trip to Disney World / Land, whichever the American one is, when I was a wee lad. Could not tell you when. I want to say I was about 11, so about 2012-ish. I remembered going through the ride of this, which was quite terrifying. It wasn't really. It wasn't that bad. It was a nice little ride. It was one where you walk through the cemetery bit.
You went on a like a car.
I'll get there. The queue bit.
Can you move forward?
The queue bit was a walking through the cemetery. Except it was much better than mine and Morgan's trip to the Paris one, where we went. No, it was the American one. We had so many, like, there were a lot of rides that were like several hours of waiting, or it'd be like 1 to 2 hours. But it was like, it's only going to get worse, so we joined the queue, and it would not be worth it. No, that was the France one, because we waited for ages to do the Toy Story ride, and it was fucking shit. And there are photos that I will show you after this on my Instagram of us looking fucking miserable on the ride, because we waited like an hour to get on it, and it was fucking terrible. You just see us like, just, oh, this isn't worth it. But when we went to the American one, the Epcot ride broke down and they had to turn all the lights on, so all the magic was ruined. Still couldn't tell you what Epcot is, but here we are. Anyway, so we would walk through the cemetery bit. It would have like the singing busts and some like spooky stuff, you know. It's a great time. And then you would get on the ride, which was an actual sit-down thing that would go around the mansion, and you'd see all the ghosts and spooky stuff. Yeah. So as we were going through the film, I was remembering parts of that. Parts of the actual ride that would coincide with the film itself, with Donkey from Shrek and Rex from Toy Story.
Thanks, because I can't really hear that now.
I mean, Rex is literally just his own voice. So my little Toy Story ride, the story actually related to the film in a way. It all comes full circle, guys. I promise it's not just rambling to pad out the episode length. That's why it's not just a review show. That's why it's called a podcast now. Because all we would do is ramble for half an hour and talk about the film for 10 minutes. It's pretty accurate, isn't it? Especially Morgan and me. When we do them, they're usually pushing an hour.
But basically, the main plot line is that
Basically, real estate people want to sell the titular haunted mansion. Donkey and his wife, that isn't a dragon in this film, do not think of the logistics of how Donkey and a dragon had babies. You're welcome.
Yeah, I still question that to this day.
Yep, we'll talk about that if we ever cover Shrek. I mean, we probably will for a laugh one day, but I don't think either of us want to use our goes on that. Excuse me. Yeah, so yeah, they want to sell a haunted mansion because they get invited there by totally not evil butler, played by Terence Stamp, who died in August, which is scarily close.
That was so sad to learn about that.
He looked old in this, and then went on to live another 22 years, which is mad. So yeah, to be fair, most of the cast in this look like this was filmed earlier this year, because they all look old. It could just be makeup and whatever, but except for the kids, obviously. But yeah, it's a married couple of realtors where the wife looks a lot like the haunted mansion's owner, I want to call it. Deceased, not fiance, because technically they didn't get married, because Boilers, the butler, did it. They literally say that as a line. It's obviously a reference to like the classic murder mystery, like Cluedo. Except not Cluedo, because that's obviously like a dinner party where one of them kills what's his name? I don't want to just call him Mr. Black.
Oh god.
You know what I mean, though.
Yeah.
The victim is it could literally just be Mr. Black, which reminds me of an old cartoon called Johnny Test I used to watch when I was younger. There were two like three-letter agency agents. Well, one was called Mr. Black and Mr. White. I could be remembering this wrong, but obviously one was black, one was white. Except they would just flip the names around. It's something like that. It might literally be like Agent White, Agent Black. I don't know. I'm probably completely
I can't
wrong.
even say anything because I don't even know the show you're talking about.
I could be wrong.
I was like...
The theme song kicked ass, though.
I was like Horrid Henry.
Yeah, but I was like, again, this is why it's called a podcast and not just a review show anymore, is because rambling. Basically, I was a Cartoon Network / Boomerang / CITV.
I only had whatever
CBBC.
was on Freeview.
We had Sky.
No. My mum couldn't afford that, so it was like Freeview Sally, which would have been...
Basic.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
I want to say
remember that.
Nickelodeon, but I feel
Nah,
like
Nickelodeon,
that's
I think, is a bit more. That's an international sort of thing. I don't think Freeview would have had that. But yeah.
They did have a few kids' channels, but I can't remember the names of them now.
Shout out to Skatoony, an old kids like quiz show. They used to be on at like 1 o'clock in the morning, and that was it. That was like my late night TV for me, when I would sneak off to watch it. That show was mad, and I spoke to someone recently, and they actually knew of that, and I was like, no way. Excuse me. I'm very tired. My fucking health has been playing up all day. But yeah, back to the actual fucking film. I can't even remember where we were.
We were talking about the plot line.
But yeah, basically, in order to help, that was a very English way of saying two, in order to release the spirits, they need to reveal the truth, which is that the butler did it. Ramsley, which is a weird name. Couldn't call him Ramsey. Oh well.
Basically, the butler killed
The butler poisoned the girlfriend slash almost fiance that the wife resembles. So in order for them to be free, they need to find evidence that he did that. And literally drag him to hell. In order to free all of the ghosts?
Yeah.
I thought it might have been...
Because with the Haunted Mansion, they had like a cemetery
Yeah.
attached to it. Because like the daughter's just like, and the dead people?
Yeah. There are a few moments that genuinely made me
And then we
like,
have
wow.
like Jennifer.
You have Jennifer Tilly, most famous for like Tiffany Valentine from Chucky as the Crystal Ball.
Yeah.
That was it. Was that literally all you wanted to say?
Yeah. Sorry guys, I'm so like...
You're just like...
Well, I'm so tired and kind of stressed out about tomorrow because one of my cats have got to have surgery.
One of her cats.
One of our cats have got to have surgery. Sorry, let me correct ourselves.
Although we found out he is healthy, he's just fat.
We paid 110 for him to have blood tests for them to be like, yeah, he's just fat. His organs are fine. Like,
he's just a tubby
we don't
baby.
need to change or add anything to the... What do they call it?
Dosage?
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have to like hit him with enough anesthetic for a horse.
His tooth removed tomorrow, and I kind of want to ask them for it back so I can do the tooth fairy with them, but I'm kind of grossed out about seeing
Considering
what an actual cat's tooth looks like.
Plus, considering it's got to be removed for his own like comfort, I don't want to see the state of it, to be honest. But yeah, back to the film. So there is some quite grotesque stuff in this. Not only are there live tarantulas when they're still on the little boy because they knock it off and they crawl off. There are actual like reanimated corpses that are all like skeleton-y. They're freaky. And then you get the guy who fucking hangs himself at the start. That's a lot for 2003 Disney, you know? I mean, obviously if you go back to some of the old
I remember when I first saw it, I didn't understand what hanging was, so I thought he was just floating in the air. Because obviously at that age, you don't understand about suicide and stuff like that.
No, well, I was going to say never thought we'd be talking about suicide for this. Yeah, so going back to the old, like, Disney cartoons, they would usually kill their villains, but off-screen, or, like, they would show it. Most famously in Tarzan, the hunter hangs himself by accident, trying to cut himself out of vines. And the lightning flashes and his silhouette is hanging. Disney has never been that family friendly.
I always thought Tarzan was hot.
Well, you want to fuck vampires and
Shut up.
and weird AI men that come up in your explore section of your Instagram. But yeah, it's...
No, I never.
While it's... I have to say, not exactly a great film. It's a good, like, spooky season.
It's a good film if, like, it's on the TV. It's, you know, because I believe people with Sky have, you know, the regular TV channels like BBC One and all that crap. But if that's on, like...
And if you're from America, I don't know, mate. Point a gun at your TV screen or something.
But yeah, if it's just randomly on telly and you just like, oh, we could watch this, it's a good film for that, but I wouldn't say it's my favourite, and obviously we do not own it on
Disney Plus coming in with a clutch.
I used to, but it's digital now, and it's not a film that we...
It's not a film I'd see myself pulling out often.
This is the first time we have watched this film in 4 years of being together, but then the last time I saw it was my teenagehood, so...
Yeah. Mine was probably younger than that. But yeah.
It's not one of those ones where you pull it out
Plus, it's one of them where it has to be like October for you to be able to watch it. It's like horror films you can watch throughout the year, but this is very campy,
I'm aware
spooky
that
stuff.
the Muppets did the Haunted Mansion because we found it, and
We'll do that another time.
I haven't seen it, but I highly recommend the one with, is it Eddie Murphy?
Yeah, this one that we're currently
Just
reviewing.
because his humour, he's more funny. There's more humour to it. There's some jokes. And we did kind of chuckle quite a bit, didn't we?
There were a few good jokes that actually made us sort of laugh, as opposed to just be like, huh, you know. That's what sort of helps. Is that?
But again, it helps that we don't watch it again and again and again, because then, like, if you do,
it ruins it, don't it?
If you do forget the jokes and you watch it again in like a couple of years' time, it will still be funny. Compared to, like, we've watched Lee Evans so much that we practically know the jokes, so instead.
But we still laugh because it's
but
still
then
funny.
Sometimes we just make it, and it's like, you know.
Yeah, I like how you acted it out, even though this is audio
so
only.
She loves her.
Here's your her. Ash. Yeah. Yeah.
Can I do anything by myself?
Nah. Sorry, I can't fit through the bars. Out of context, no idea. Go check out Lee Evans. But yeah, this is just a little quick wrap up film for spooky season. Like I say, we've got one more that will come out on Halloween, along with an episode of Barbie, because it's just how things are filmed.
I know what the film
She actually knows what the film is because she said, "Oh, have we watched that?" And I went, "No, that's my Halloween film." So yeah, you have that to look forward to if you've been watching the past few episodes and actually care. But yeah, so other than that, it's not too bad of a film. As a quick little wrap up,
Yeah,
it's a good little sort of as it would be called, a gateway horror, where it's like spooky, but it's not over the top like some of the horror films we've covered in the past. Where you can watch it with your kids, they might get a bit spooked, but they're not gonna have like nightmares. But yeah, that's about it really.
Yeah.
Unless you have anything you want to say.
No.
She's holding the cat's hand as he's washing his very hairy, fluffy belly.
I'm being supportive.
Yeah, being a supportive sister. Even though every time we take them to the vets, they think you're their mum.
I'm just like, I stand in the vets now with them, and I'm just like, oh, Mum died.
My mother is dead.
It's just like, our mother's dead. We're orphans.
Well, I love it. You're not orphans. Your biological father is still alive.
Yeah,
Except he just doesn't live here because he's a sack of shit. But also your stepfather is basically your father, so... But yeah, we'll wrap it up there. There's not much else we could really say. It's just one of those films where we want to talk a little bit about it, but it's not like we can talk about the gruesome gore and stuff and silly moments. I mean, it has its silly moments, but...
We can't do best kill, worst kill.
Technically we could.
I don't think we can, because, like, everyone else...
I mean, most of the people in the film are dead anyway. If we want to be cheeky, I could probably say that the girl getting poisoned at the start can be the worst. Because it's one of them dramatic, oh, look, you see the hand drop the goblet with a drink in it. And the best kill, even though he's technically a ghost, can go to Ramsley himself getting dragged off into hell. Even if the CGI in that scene is absolutely atrocious of him, like, falling past all the rocks and lava, he's like, ah! Yeah, that was cheesy. Even though it's... Even though he's technically dead, I guess you can say that his soul is dead now. But yeah, that'll about do it, I think. One more film for spooky season, then we can actually watch something that isn't spooky. I mean, to be fair, I've not been working as much this year, so I haven't had to limit what we're watching. But I have been working still, so, you know, we haven't been able to do, like, multiple a week. We still tried. But yeah, one more for the year. It's going to be an actually Halloween film themed episode. It's going to be great. It's going to be spooky. We're going to really treat you to some stuff. I don't know. I'm very, like, tired and unwell. But yeah, thank you ever so much for listening. I've been your host as ever, Pavminate. Do I usually say my name? I can't remember.
I can't remember.
I can't remember either. That was a bit weird. It feels weird saying it, but still, no, I usually do. What am I on about? It just felt weird that time. Joined once again by the Obsidian Nook, whose links you can find in the description alongside all of mine. And yeah, it was on Spooky Day for a spooky film. Oh, and Stasi was here as well. He says goodbye because he's probably going to go to sleep. Anyway, bye bye.